everybody, welcome to the first episode of the CoobusCast.
Whoa!
Whoa! Cheer! Yeah, you go! So this is our first video, no longer under Coobus Plays, but I believe this is a surprise to him.
Yeah, I had no clue.
It is under Coobus. This is our new brand. We're not moving away from gameplay content, per se. Don't worry, you still get to edit videos. But we're doing a lot more on this channel. We can do vlogs now. We can do gameplay content still. We can do a podcast. We can do whatever we want, whenever we want, uncensored, unedited.
It's him! It's him!
What did I do? What did I do?
Uncensored, unedited, unfiltered, except for him. He's filtered.
Did you point at me?
Yeah.
Yes.
No, he pointed just poncho behind you.
The trench coat man that we met last night.
Oh, that was weird.
My
We'll
mom
tell
said
that story
is
in
the
a minute.
homeless man. that
He's
always-
not homeless.
No, he is.
No, he isn't.
He always goes to the library every single day, and he's homeless, and he sits outside the library.
He's not homeless.
What?
He's not
He is.
No, he has mental problems. I know for a fact.
Okay.
He lives with his brother.
Oh.
Yes, I'm 100% sure on that.
How?
Because my neighbor has connections.
Your neighbor has connections and figured out that guy's not homeless.
Yes.
How?
I don't know.
How do you know he's not like basically homeless and he doesn't just like
be homeless? But he lives with his brother, and he
Okay.
just has mental problems.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so this first episode we have a few stories to tell. We have a hot take segment. What is he whispering?
Dude, that could be heard on the mic. That could pick up on the mic.
I will.
Zero clue what
I'll
you
listen
said
over that.
anyways.
We have stories to tell. We have a hot take. Just fucking God, Noah. We did not introduce ourselves as hosts. I am Griffin Ryan. I'm the sex appeal. That's it.
I'm Cooper.
That's Jake.
It's Jake. That's Jake Weddle.
Jake Weddle.
From
Jake
Mr.
Weddle?
Booth. From Mr.
I thought we were just gonna
The
go with that. My
comedian.
name's Jake. I would have rolled with it.
No,
Jake Weddle from Mrs. Beast.
this is Noah.
Is that my phone going off?
I don't like him. Probably.
Oh, I'm gonna because I.
No,
No, what if it's
Sit
like?
down.
What if it's like someone dying?
It's not.
Who
No
cares?
one dies.
Who
It's
cares?
2025. No one
It's been
dies.
2025. No one dies in
They all
2025.
got the Elon Musk brain chip. They're alive forever.
Introduce yourself.
I'm Matt.
It's Matt.
Okay,
Ow. Oh, that hurt. You like ruptured my eardrum. Oh my gosh.
So, all right. Who does? I know you two have stories. Who wants to get started?
How about you go first? Because I've been waiting over a month to
we've been
hear
waiting
this.
over a month to hear
You're
the
waiting
follow-up
over a month.
story to
Okay.
how Noah almost killed a drunk woman on New Year's Eve.
I saved them.
Okay, so let me break it down for you.
Let me break it down
for you, Mark.
Should I give the epilogue?
Give
Or
the
not epilogue. The
prologue, you
The
idiot.
prologue for them. Since
Give us
you
the
guys
prologue,
All
yeah.
right. So basically, New Year's Eve, I was called by one of my friends, who at the time I saw as a possible love interest. Okay.
The Rouse roster.
Love interest is insane. I'm gonna go get us all waters.
Give me a sparkling ice.
No.
There's no cold water. There's water.
Oh
Give me a grog.
Can you give me a grog?
Grog. By the way, go watch the Coldwoods. Go watch Coldwoods. Sponsor my grog. I'm gonna leave this here. I'm gonna get everyone drinks. No. Tell me your story, Noah. You douche.
Yeah. This is. Why you look bro?
That is all that was happening at the gym on leg day.
Oh my god!
All right, speak the story.
So it was what was it? It was New Year's Day at like 5 a.m. in the damn morning. And
No, you were asleep. At 5 a.m. You were asleep.
No, I was awake at 5:30 at least, and then I fell asleep.
Oh. I wasn't.
So I can't focus.
What is he saying?
3 a.m.
So why is he throwing up gang signs?
He said 3 a.m.
This is the YMCA.
I'm doing how to go.
Oh.
I don't actually know how to do it. Oh, I went. I don't even know what I did for
You started
tea,
doing the
bro.
YMCA. What did you do for tea?
I don't fucking know. Alright, anyways. So this girl, podcast. Fuck you.
Dude.
Mhm.
Where's Chuggies?
YMCA.
Catch.
Supposed to be a dark one. No. Yes.
Ooh, I like this one. Oh wait, let's get a.
Gross guy.
Oh, let's get a. Is the camera still lined up?
Camera's still good.
Alright, hold on, wait.
Alright, so this girl, right? She called me like
This one girl.
time of like what was it? 3 a.m. Okay, she
It was
goes,
like 3:30 in the morning. We're watching Avengers: Age of
Yeah, we're watching
Ultron.
Avengers Age of Ultron at 3 a.m. and she called me. Okay, we're gonna refer to her as
Bob.
Samantha.
Samantha. We're
Bob.
refer to her as Samantha from now on, right? Don't you love that name, Matt?
Used to.
so this girl Samantha, right? She called me at the right time.
This is gonna be gold for video watchers.
We're like 3 a.m. We're watching Age of Ultron. I walk outside, okay, and she is drunk out of her mind.
Blackout. Literally blackout drunk.
She kept denying. It was so.
I've never seen more of a hammered person.
Reason, I was freaking out about
two
this.
glasses of rum, 5 thin Whitneys, 8 shots of champagne.
Yeah,
Why do you remember?
Yeah, that was about what exactly she had.
My brain's halfway through trying to repress that shit, so I'm starting to forget it.
And he forced me to get involved.
Oh yeah,
We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
So I'm talking to her for like 2 hours straight, it's like 5:30 a.m. Trying to make sure she doesn't kill herself. She's trying to make ramen noodles over the stove at 5 a.m. when she's blackout drunk.
Oh, fucking slurp, you dick.
Saying that she's falling over and stumbling every time she tries to walk.
No, don't get the hairspray.
She's like, remember that hairspray thing that I did the other day? I can do it again. So she has hairspray and a lighter. And I'm like, no, don't do that.
Don't try that at home, kids.
I believe she stuck her fingers in like boiling water at one point.
To see if it was hot enough.
I don't remember that.
In boiling water to see if it was hot enough, okay? But anyways, she also asked.
Jesus Christ.
Anyways, Cooper was also there mainly because she wanted.
He forced me.
You went half.
No, half of that was on my own.
Cooper,
It gets worse.
Somehow it gets worse for this, right? Okay, so that was the extent after she hung up and she was slightly less drunk because that's what your body does. And finally went to bed. I fell asleep, and I don't know what these 3 fuckers did. But
We went on a walk for a few hours.
We walked outside at like 6 a.m. for a few hours. It's like cold.
And then they
January.
went to bed at like 7. I went to bed at 8:30.
So I fell asleep.
The whole time you were on the phone with Cooper, me and Griff were doing laps around my
Yeah, I did see that.
Because I was panicking because I thought I was about to watch a woman die.
Panicking.
I was. You weren't doing anything.
What was I supposed to do?
Something.
The darn.
Oh. Oh, this is gonna be abuse on the microphones.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry about scuffed mic quality. We're gonna fix the mics, fix the cameras, probably in the next.
You want another point? You looked up her
3.
dad's phone number.
I did.
Oh, he looks up. No, let me do this.
Okay.
He looks up her father's fucking tax records to find his phone number. How he did that is fucking beyond me. He looks up her father's tax records, finds her father's phone number, and instead of fucking calling her father, he says, "Hey, Samantha, how mad would you be if I called your father?" She says,
she's like
for like a few weeks or something like that.
"A few weeks, not forever, not for like half a year, like 2 or 3 weeks." And he does not. She is about to kill herself on fucking Snapchat video call. This was all done over Snapchat, by the way.
All Snapchat video call because I don't even know anymore, man. But anyways, so that's the extent. I wake up the next morning and I'm like, did that even ever happen? And I'm like, I don't know. Guess we'll find out.
At next week, I tell everybody I've ever met this story.
But that's fair. It's funny.
It's hilarious. It's a good story.
I had to go back to school and keep this a secret from everyone. I didn't tell a soul until I think 2 weeks ago.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Who'd you tell? Oh well, don't say.
I can't say.
Yeah. Do we know him?
You've probably heard me talk about her. I'm trying to think of a name.
Like Schmeiden?
I don't get that. I don't get that.
We'll call her Natalia. That's what her name will be. So
That's what the actual name is.
no, so
Natalie.
Okay, let's finish the fucking story.
we did the entire month of January. It was basically a talking stage. We were both in denial that it was, but it was basically a talking stage. We call each other probably every single day, right? Or at least most days. It gets worse. It gets worse, and you're not gonna believe me.
I'm not gonna like you. I fear I'm gonna like you a lot less after this story.
No. You'll like me a lot more, trust. Because
Someone else gets a girlfriend.
no, because I grew a pair of balls. So
You have 4?
Fucking finally, am I right?
so
Yeah.
she through like the entire month, right? And at the end of the month, I said to my friend Matt. I said to my friend Matt.
That guy?
No, not that guy. Different Matt. Schmat. We'll call him Schmat.
Schmatty.
Don't use one of our names as a fucking code name.
Well, I almost said his actual name.
Yeah.
So, Schmat, okay? I said, it's the end of the semester, and I'm like, we should go do something at the end of the week.
Is he related to like Shalat?
Maybe. We never do.
All these people with the name starting at sh are all related to Jay Shellac.
That makes sense.
So,
Can we get him on the
I'm
pod?
like, jeez. So I said to Schmat,
Holy
Schmat,
shit.
we should go see Dogman at the end of the week, because it was funny. Okay? And so it was us.
People do this instead of supporting real cinema, by the way.
It was us.
I watched Shrek the Musical last night.
Fuck off.
That was pretty good.
It was awful.
I thought it was good.
We'll get into that later because I have a little story about that.
Maybe Greg,
I do
anytime
too.
I would talk to you or Alice, Cooper goes, "Shut up! I'm trying to
No,
watch
because
Shrek."
after the
It was an
after
awful production.
after the intermission, you guys were just being really loud.
Because nobody cares.
I thought it was disrespectful.
Who
The
cares?
auditorium is huge. No one's going to hear you.
There was a kid that screamed the N-word.
He was screaming.
There was like a baby, like actual infant, just
Actual, like,
screaming
infant.
the whole time.
Not this size, but he did yell the N-word. He yelled the N-word.
I think they euthanized him or something. But
He never came back. His parent came back. He never came back.
They euthanized
That
him.
kid is
They
dead.
put him down.
You were going to tell about Shrek the Musical, but
They're gonna, yeah, it's
the
gonna
thing
pick
about
up.
the dragon girl.
Yes.
I'm not telling
Yes.
you. No.
Oh, that is so. Do that one. Do that one.
Come on,
Dude,
my
oh, you
mom's
got
gonna
it.
listen to this. My mom's gonna listen to this.
So funny, right?
No,
Dude, that
no.
is-
Episode two. Episode two.
That was so. No, we're gonna
Okay,
forget
fine.
about it by
I'll tell her to
then.
listen to episode two. We're filming 2 episodes.
Oh, okay.
Okay, you can tell. I'll just show my mom
Say it
episode
now,
2.
okay.
Yeah, say it now.
So we're watching it, and it's like it goes through, and the girl playing the dragon comes up, and Griffin goes, "Who is she?"
She was very pretty.
And then
Plot twist. Her dad was right in front of us.
Directly.
Crazy.
Because he assumed, because he's got sitting in front of us, and he said, "I come every night. My kid, I don't hear who he said, but my kid's in this." And then when she comes up, he's recording, and it's solely aimed at her. And so I'm assuming that was her dad. After Griffin
And-
goes, "Who is she?"
and-
I'm sitting like directly on.
And I know who she is. Like, I've like had connections to her before,
I've seen her
And-
once, and she was getting berated by one of our teachers.
but it was so funny. Oh my gosh!
Anyway,
That was embarrassing. No,
And her dad never came back.
No, he never came back after intermission. He left.
no, I saw him.
Oh, you did?
He didn't sit
Yeah.
in front of us.
He didn't sit back in front.
Yeah,
He
because-
sat back like half a row away because we were being loud.
He was too ashamed of you saying, "Who is she?" She started, "Okay, what's?"
That's why I tried saying.
I don't
as
think I said it that
disassociate.
loud. To be fair,
I went, oh god.
I did not. Bill Burr, come on our podcast. Okay, finish your story.
Okay. So end of January, blah blah blah. We went to so I'm like to my friend Schmack. I'm like, yo, Schmack.
Mosby.
Two of our other friends were already coming. I'm like, can Samantha come too?
No,
What?
No, because Schmack and Samantha knew each other since middle school. So I'm like, can she come too? And he's like, sure. So it's 5 of us, right? And so we have our 3 friends, me and
Samantha.
Samantha, okay? And we're sitting there watching the movie. I can't tell you. This is going to sound really bad before I get
She
confident.
grabs her
I can't
inner
tell you
thigh.
half the things that happened in the middle of that movie because she was. If for some reason AMC, you could push up the things. And
What
she
thing?
was
What thing?
the armrest. You can push up the armrest and you can make a bigger seat. And she's just sitting there. She pushes it up and she's just holding my hand and trying to make small talk in the middle of the damn movie.
Oh.
And I'm like,
Aw, don't say aw.
It's fucking Dogman. I don't care. If it's during like fucking Mickey 17, I care. It's the fucking Dogman.
And then he gets like
okay,
a
so,
fucking
so after
buttery
that,
sloppy
we went to the mall.
during Dogman.
Don't say fucking buttery.
Oh, I'm thinking of popcorn.
So after that, we went to the mall, which won't be named. But we went to
The
mall
Lance
closest
Chance
to us.
Center. The Lance Chance Center.
So we go there, right? It's still the 5 of us. She had to leave early though, and she's like, she has
My
to
ass
dance
is-
later. So she's like, I'm hungry and I would eat something today. So me and her go off to go get somewhere to go for her to eat, right? As the other three go away.
Pop-up.
So we're just sitting there, you know, we're just talking, and you know,
That's when you shake up a carbonated drink.
what?
Nothing. I was talking to him.
And you know, it's fine. But the boys come back, and she.
The boys are back in
and then we
town.
just
The
keep-
boys
after
are
that,
back
we
in
went to Olive
town.
Garden.
Olive Garden.
So, but the boys, I thought they were going to say something about it, right? They didn't say a word about
So
it.
was Homelander there?
was not there.
Wait,
I
fuck.
wish he was.
Wait, that's not funny. That's not funny because I watched The Boys. Homelander's not in the fucking Boys. What if I said like fucking Huey? Homelander's not the Boys.
Me and my dad were talking about Huey before I came here.
Like Jack Quaid or
Yeah.
Huey?
Jack Quaid, because we
Okay.
were we saw a Novocaine.
I really want to see Novocaine.
Yeah, it looks cool.
It looks good.
Yeah,
It looks kind of like Fall Guy style, like go in, fun action movie.
yeah, but not with the. Is there a romantic aspect?
Yes, there is. He's saving his kidnapped like girlfriend. I think.
Ah, that's good. That's cool.
Shut up. Yeah, we should go watch Novocaine. Episode like,
Also, Mickey
fucking
17.
6 of the podcast. Mickey 17. We can't buy tickets to Mickey 17. That's
Yeah.
the problem. No, finish your story.
Okay, so.
Your mom probably.
So you're at the Lance Chance Center. She wants to get something to eat before the dance.
So we got something to eat. The boys leave, and the boys come back, and then she left. Okay, and we go to Olive Garden. I'm fully expecting them to say something about
The
me, and her.
Boys?
And they didn't, and I'm very surprised by this. Okay, but I find out like a few weeks later, my friend Schmat, he said to me, he's like, "Yeah, the entire time we said that we were all third wheeling your guys' date," and I'm like, "Yeah, kinda." So later that night, okay, just like any teenager,
No, I got schmuck blocked.
it's 11 o'clock at night, okay.
You video watchers are so lucky.
And I'm talking to her, still on Snapchat video call, by the way, not FaceTime, still Snapchat video call, right? And we're talking to each other, and she's telling me how she has a crush on this boy, okay? Now, we all know where this is going.
Schmoish mouse.
We all know where this is going.
Schmoish
We know where this
mouse.
is going. So, she gives me all these hints, and I'm still in denial.
Did you take your gout meds this morning?
No. I didn't take any of my meds this morning.
No, he didn't deny he had gout.
I don't even know what that is.
Let's move on. Let's move on.
We'll look that up after we're done. Okay, anyways.
After all 3 episodes we filmed this.
What?
For 8
Shut up.
hours.
Each episode's like an hour. The time.
Okay. We're at
How do you see time?
18 minutes.
18 minutes. Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
Obviously, we get to the point where she's like,
We're only on
oh.
the first story.
So
We are
obviously,
only
we
on
get
the
to the
first
point
story.
where she's like, oh, I like you, and I'm like, oh, I like you, blah blah blah, whatever. Teenager shit.
And then you
right?
make out.
And then we made out through video call. No.
I thought you were actually serious. I thought you were actually serious for a second.
Oh my god, I love you so much. Who are
Fucking
you?
E-sex.
E-sex. Yeah, we had E-sex, right? Is this real? So,
What?
This is 4channing, guys.
So now we're in the, has to say, we're in the official talking stage, okay?
I think at that.
They just
This
said,
is
you
where-
just said you liked each other. She was.
Yeah, that's past
She was
talking.
your
That's what
girlfriend.
I thought she was my girlfriend.
She was your girlfriend.
I thought she was my girlfriend too, okay?
She was your girlfriend.
She would, that's what I thought. This is why I still think I was...
Well, I feel like sometimes there's a null zone between like the talking
We
stage.
talk each other to
Okay.
each other every single day for a month.
Yeah.
Well.
3 months.
Well. Talk to Cooper about talking to someone every day for a month. Hey!
All right, but let me just. I feel like there's a null zone between saying like talking stage like getting to know each other, saying you both like each other, and then actually
So,
being girlfriend
I've
boyfriend. I feel
known
like you
this
have
girl-
to.
I've known this girl for over a year.
Shut up.
Okay? Over a year at this point. For all the entire month of January, we talked to each other how we
Dude.
how we would have an optimal relationship for the entire month of January.
Say alcohol relationship?
It's optimal, but it might have been an alcohol
Really kind
relationship
of
if it actually
really
happened. Who
fancy,
knows?
Hell yeah!
Stolen.
So, anyways, we get to February. And this is where it all goes downhill. All goes
February.
downhill, okay?
Happy
Say for me. I'll get to it.
You don't want to hear Cooper's story. This is all of us.
Are you going to tell that story?
No, I'm just gonna
Okay.
tell what happened last night.
So,
Can I tell the abridged version of Cooper's story?
Really fast.
No, not yet.
Okay, right after nose, directly after
okay,
nose.
so at this point, I tell my two boys, right? Because they're like my main guys.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
Is it the
Like,
ones?
what kind of
Is it the ones I know?
I'm like, I might be with a girl. And they're
I
like,
think
oh, that's cool,
I
that's cool.
miss
And
my wife.
I think.
And my one friend,
I
we're
miss
gonna
my
call him,
wife.
we're
Gotta
gonna
hop
call
on a
him,
men's
we're gonna call him Stalin, okay?
Stalin?
He's Russian.
Oh.
So
So,
we're gonna call
That's-
him.
call him Lenin.
Do you want to call him Joseph instead?
call him Lennon.
Okay,
We should call him
Lenin.
Schmosef.
We're calling him Lenin.
Call him
okay?
Grigori.
We should call him Lenin.
My friend Lenin, okay, he takes
Story, am I right?
and he decided he wants to go tell a bunch of girls, including ones that Samantha is friends with, okay?
That no, Rouse and
We're-
Samantha
that we're
are
that
fucking.
we're together, like officially together. And at this point, we didn't even like want to make it like.
Stop doing that.
At this point, we didn't
So
even-
audio listeners, audio. He just did the motion for like scissor.
Stop. Did you see your mom was gonna watch this?
Episode 2.
So
I just want shower.
he tells everyone, and now it's my problem, and now I have to deal with all of these people. So to her and me, we're talking, right? Her and me were talking, and he told everyone we were officially together. Okay. Now this is a big problem because now this all goes on me and not her.
You should probably not be friends with Stalin anymore, or Lenin, whatever the
Oh,
fuck.
we'll get there. We'll get there. I can show you text messages. I was pissed. So
I know
It's like
something
your
about
pants
that.
right now. Do you guys see that stain? Do you
Oh,
guys see
no.
that big wet
we're
stain?
supposed to see
Why is it white?
Is it brown?
Is it fucking black?
Is it red?
I didn't know it's your time of the month.
Finish your story. Finish your fucking
There's a
story.
reason I'm a little moody right now. Okay, so I love the women out there.
And period cramps.
I just had such a terrible thought. Oh my gosh.
Okay, we're going on right now, guys.
No, it has. I'm not even gonna
Okay,
mention it anymore. I'm
so-
keeping that to myself.
It's demonstrating accurately as we speak. So
Tell me that after the episode.
now I'm mad at my friend, and I I got really mad at my friend Natalia. Was like, maybe you should have thought about that before you got mad at him. And I'm like, no, I'm completely saying my way. Okay,
Natalia.
you old Satan.
Natalia Romanoff. No, it's Natasha.
So right,
Fucking name.
a few weeks ago, she stops talking to me as much as she did. Okay, and it becomes really awkward. As Natalia described, she was icked out. And
Wait, Natalia or
my friend Natalia said that she was icked out.
wait, she was or
Samantha was
Samantha?
icked out.
Oh,
So
You should have been icked out by Samantha long ago, buddy.
it gets worse.
I can't even talk anymore because of the whole Cooper. No, what's her name? Let's call her
Jen.
Let's call her Jen. Yeah, let's call her
We
Jen.
call her Bob.
Why are we calling her Jen?
can we call her Bob?
No, let's call her Eleni, actually.
It's worse.
The girl I was talking to, Eleni, is total just fucking drug addict.
Oh, that you.
We love Eleni, though. We love Eleni. But she was a total drug addict.
Wait,
But we
wait.
love Eleni because she's chill. Dude.
She's not being weird. She's being strange around me and trying to low key not avoid me, but she's being strange, right? So this is the last time I called her. Was on Valentine's Day, okay? And I'm sitting
Brains.
here like the desperate piece of
Us
shit I
PVZ
am.
heads call it Valen Brains.
And I'm like,
It wasn't open. I'd see it.
That's
It's closed and gone right now.
so at this point I'm like a pot. Like I
I'm a pothead. What you say?
I was trying to avoid it.
It looks
And
like
then I eventually got to the topic, and I was apologizing, right? Because I'm trying to get, she was disappointed because she wanted to do something on Valentine's Day. I didn't know this though because
PBZ
she
heads
refused to
call it
talk to me.
Valentine's Day.
She refused to
Yeah.
talk to me for the past 2 weeks. So how was I supposed to know? But anyways, she wanted to do something for Valentine's Day. I didn't know that. We get to like this end of our conversation, and I'm like to her, I'm like, I'm sorry, blah blah blah. I can't believe you ruined my chance with 2 girls. Oh yeah, by the way, Lennon ruined. This is the second time he's done this to me. Second time Lennon's done this to me.
Are you still friends with Lennon?
And I'm like, and I'm like, I can't. I'm like, he ruined my chance with 2 girls. It's fine. I understand. She's like, who's the second girl? And she's like, is the second girl me? And he's like, and I'm like, yeah. And she's like, well, he didn't ruin your chances. Now
had one.
Now this is where I start.
her voice.
This is where I start to get let on, but not by her, by myself.
By Omni-Man.
By Omni-Man. He came in, bro, and he started leading me on.
Let me break it down for you, Noah.
Break it down for you, Noah.
J.K. Simmons, come on the pod.
So
We should have Norman read us on the
at
podcast.
this
Norman,
point,
that'd be fucking good.
I'm left in the dark, and I'm still thinking that I have a chance, okay? And I don't. But now,
Wow.
hold on.
No way.
Let me go back to the part that I skipped, okay?
The audio
She
on
had
this
a
is gonna
bet.
suck.
She had a bet when she was dating her ex, and this bet was her and was Samantha and her ex, and another girl. We'll call her. We'll call this girl. We'll call her Craig.
Craig?
We'll
Like
call
the
her
mailman
Craig.
from Dan TM?
We'll call her Craig, and the other one we'll call him Lucas. Okay, Craig and Lucas, and some. So they had this bet. They had this bet, okay, for ice cream, okay? Now I'm tied into this bet because now it's Samantha and me and Craig and Lucas, okay? And do you want to know what this bet was?
Wait, what are we talking about? Sorry, I like zoned the
Dude,
fuck out.
fuck you.
I
Listen to
Do you
re-listen to
wanna-
the
do you
fucking
wanna know what
podcast
this
if you want to
bet
know.
was?
What? What's the bet?
Whoever got laid first gets ice cream. I was gonna get used for sex.
What?
Noah?
What?
What?
Noah
What?
was
What?
What?
What? What?
That's the part.
What?
Yeah, no. bro.
What?
No,
What?
I was in the entire time I was in this like limbo state of like I shouldn't do this and like I can do this.
You should do that. I want ice cream. I'd fucking bang you
I'm
for
like, oh, I
ice.
get ice cream too.
What?
Frozen hot man.
Ooh. Sorry about that. Sorry about that, video watchers.
We're getting microwaves.
We're getting
So,
microwaves.
anyways,
I think it's because we were saying
It's
what?
always full of microwaves.
yeah. So at this point, you guys are the first person I've ever told that to, by the way.
Well, now
Well,
They're gonna tell
the
it to
world knows.
all
3 people.
all trillion of our listeners.
All 3 listeners. So
Trillion.
yeah, one of them
Shut
is
up,
mom.
shut up.
I get mom. So at this point, we're like.
Okay, thank God.
at
I
this
saw
point,
somebody. I thought
I'm
they were
like,
about
I
to
have
walk
to
in.
officially end this, but I don't know how. So I go to Natalia and I say, "How do you end the talking stage?" And she goes, "You don't. It just happens."
Oh.
And I'm like, oh, "Okay." And I did find out today, confirmed that she does not see me romantically anymore. Which
No, it's
Does
just
she still see you sexually?
hey,
maybe
you just gotta go radio silent and tell all her friends that you think she's a whore.
no.
no, I never.
Oh my
said that.
God.
Tell me that one.
Oh my God! Call her Tonya
Oh,
when you do it. Call her fucking Tonya.
No, I gotta tell the abridged version of Cooper's story.
Okay.
okay. Let me just preface. Let me. Just,
No.
I need to
That's-
preface some.
That's when
Preface
I
some
first,
before.
like, actually talked to her. Like, it was like December something, right? I made a promise with her for something. She's like, "I love banana bread." I'm like, "For your birthday, I'm gonna make you banana bread." I didn't make a banana bread for like a week ago, and I gave her the banana bread, and I'm like, I really hope that didn't make her think I still have a crush on her. And so I ignored
What
it.
the fuck was that, dude?
Because my other friend, we'll call him.
Dude, you look like Oppenheimer right now.
We'll call him.
Wilma.
Scott. Oh, not Scott. Who's Scott's roommate? Again?
Wallace.
We'll call him Wallace because he's gay. So Wallace texts her and he's like, "Could I have banana bread?" She doesn't even know I'm taking banana bread. Her in school, by the way. He's like, "Can I have the banana bread?" So he completely distracted her from the fact that I gave her banana bread, and now we're here where she still texts me like she used to, but not.
It's
But she
banana
doesn't
bread.
see me romantically anymore.
Banana bread.
So that was my story of how Noah Rouse almost got used for sex.
Like a game.
That's
So-
crazy.
So that's
I've never played
That's
that.
crazy.
Like Squid Game.
that's the story of my life. Yes, sir.
So Noah,
Cooper, I want you to preface what you're gonna preface so I can bridge.
would you say this girl was like your Envy Adams?
There's a possibility.
Okay, preface.
Okay, so let me just say, I have changed both.
Don't lie to me, Walt. Don't lie to me. Don't
It's like
lie
a
to
week
me, Walt.
ago.
I have
This
changed.
was like a week ago. Yeah, you have not changed.
But yeah, sure, go. Not heavily.
Both mentally and physically, and I have realized my past actions were very immature. And it's gonna catch on the mic. It's gonna catch
I'm
on the.
holding the mic up to my mouth.
My past actions were immature, and I have realized that there was no reason to do that. And we have made amends, and we are now friends again. So
Mistake.
I don't think it's a mistake. I like talking to her.
Okay.
A reaction
It's a
video.
Mr. Steak.
Yeah.
All right, just give it like I don't.
I'm not cutting it all. I'm saying how much of a horrible person you both are in this.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
no, that's fair. Oh, but don't say like too many grueling details.
I am. Okay.
Gruel.
No, actually
Gruel.
don't.
Violent sex.
Did they?
I don't think
Did I
so.
miss that part?
What?
The sex.
No.
I
No.
didn't
I like
miss
how
it. I
he
was
also-
there in the
he
room.
also said that he was the sex appeal in the podcast.
I am the sex appeal.
What is your sex story?
The face.
It's a horror story.
The face tells a
That's
million
crazy.
sex stories. No, Rouse, look at the camera. Look at the camera.
After we just
That's not. That's the camera.
He said.
Look at the camera. Look at the camera.
So, how did it all start again? I'm a little itchy on how it started.
Itchy. A little scratchy.
I kind of felt like.
It's what you no like you, when you just became friends. It was like
Oh, when we
kinda
became.
happened.
Oh, so you're starting from the beginning.
It's abridged, but yes, from the beginning.
I honestly,
All right.
I don't remember how it started. I remember in German class she like sniped me, and then I remember she told me she wanted to be my friend.
Without notice of modern slang. Like if fucking Grandpa Joe from Vietnam is listening to this, he's gonna be like, that girl took his damn head off. What the hell? How's he talking on here?
Okay, so
The fucking camera.
All right,
froze.
so
camera
I,
froze again.
It's enough. You just became
our mic. So yeah, I remember
the
she
camera
told
freezes.
me that she initially wanted to become my friend and would like snipe me to push conversation for her to have a reason to talk to me, and
She kept shooting that kid. God damn, poor bastard.
Okay, so no. So Cooper and just become
Wait,
friends.
do you say the name?
Oops. Oh well.
I'll put a T in an edit. I know uncensored, unedited.
Cooper and Tanya become friends.
Oh yeah.
And then like what? It's like every day you're just talking to her.
Yeah, we talked like almost every day.
The phone, you're texting her,
Almost.
like,
It's
all
every
night.
day. It's every day.
It was.
You're-
Every
She
day.
was not a major player, but she was a player during New Year's, wasn't she?
Yeah, because
Because she was like sad posting you during New Year's because she was at some party, she like bum ass
What?
party she didn't want to go
Yeah.
to, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
She was at a party she didn't want to go to. Oh, the girl I was talking to. Ooh.
New Year's
She
was
at
weird.
yours was
No, she was
hammered.
at her friend's house with
Oh.
booze and rockets. By the way.
Rockets.
She did like burn her finger
Yeah, she
off.
burned her finger
Oh.
off. She burned her finger with a
I
firework.
didn't know this.
She placed the girl at firework. By the way.
Oh yeah. By the way, yeah, your Samantha was showing red flags from the start.
Yeah, no, I'm saying. This is why I'm blind.
I thought you were colorblind.
That's you. Okay.
Oh yeah.
So we're gonna skip forward.
I am very slightly colorblind.
So yeah, Cooper's talking to her like every.
I am become meme.
Cooper's talking to Tanya like every night, every day, and then just randomly, or what? Or did it build up to you disliking her? Or
No,
what?
so what happened was so my friend had told me like, "Oh, bro, she likes you."
Right.
And-
no. They're texting all this time. Everyone in the
That's
room
right.
around him is saying,
Yeah, including my mother. Including my mother.
Including his mother.
everyone in their Nan is
Your other Nan.
is saying that she likes you and you like her.
Now let's say
I
they
And then
were right.
we're looking at that.
and let me just
They were
And
right.
so this is all happening, and then the three of us were hanging out at his Griffin's house, and then
When was that?
that was before I got sick for a week, right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah,
it was
Was it February or January?
it was when we got McDonald's and it's when we bought the Pokemon cards.
When was that?
That was it.
January.
Because I know
No,
it
it was
Seinfeld.
February
Oh, I thought you guys
We got Pokemon cards. We got Seinfeld.
and got McDonald's.
Matt left for a bit and then
Yeah.
came back.
Oh, let me just preface this too. I for the longest time I was like, yeah, she's really pretty, but I don't want it. Like, I don't want my feelings
Sending this straight
To
to
ruin-
Tanya.
to ruin my friendship with
Tanya, whatever.
to ruin
Tanya,
my friendship with her because I really liked our friendship we had, and so that's why I never really liked her like romantically until my friend basically convinced me.
Okay, so we're at Griffin's, and we doing just shit. We're watching movies. They got McDonald's, and he's on with Snapchat, FaceTime too, or regular FaceTime with
With
Loom.
oh no, it was FaceTime.
Okay, you're on FaceTime with Loom.
In my bathroom.
Yes,
In my bathroom. I had to
You
piss.
were having E-Sex.
Not the
What?
The man he was on FaceTime with. As he's
You were having gays.
Yeah, no. He's on FaceTime.
Hook up.
He's on FaceTime with Loom.
Oh, no.
Talking about this. And the whole time, and he's texting Tanya while in the bathroom, like, I like you.
No. Oh no, there was there was way more to it. No, hold on. There was way more to it because a couple of days ago, or a couple of days prior, she had said something and she was like, "Oh, I'm waiting back. I'm waiting. I'm really tired."
Wait
What?
in the water.
You can't sing
Sorry.
that.
Yes, I can. There are zero connotations to me just starting singing "Wade in the Water" after you said something that sounded like
Okay,
"Wade in the
that's fair.
water."
All right. Well, a couple of days prior, she had said like, "Oh, I'm really tired. But I'm waiting for a text back from someone." I'm like, "Oh, do you like this guy?"
Shane Gillis.
And she was no, and she
It wasn't Shane Gillis.
no,
wow.
no. Shane Gillis is mine. But and
Shane
then
Gillis, come on the pod.
then
So there's a video watch or something.
but then
You can see my gooch.
she somehow
I'm sorry. Sorry, we're funny.
she somehow directed the conversation like, do I like her? And so then when I was at his house, when I
Put your shit outside. Put your shit outside now.
Turn my ringer
You
off.
do the walk of shame. Put your phone.
Ew.
Okay.
when I was at his house, I was genuinely curious. I was like, what would you have said if I did like you? Because I was
He's sitting in my corner with a
It's like
blanket
master
draped over him
race
right
with
now,
them.
and he has 2 fucking AirPods in, listening to fucking Channel Orange. I'm pretty sure
no, I don't think it was. I
it
think
was Channel Orange.
Was it?
It was Channel Orange.
Oh.
Okay. We don't have to say too much in about it, but it's like, you're talking to her, you confessed, or she confessed. Someone.
It was yeah.
Channel Orange
It
is
was
better
like
than
you confessed,
blonde.
you asked her, and what? She said no, or
She said she was like, "Oh no, I'm not ready for a relationship right
She's
now."
No. She's not ready for a relationship, and so it was left at that. He was gonna just sat there like listening to music, just like in the corner. thinking
Channel
about
Orange,
that. Yeah.
Yeah, but
And then, but
better than blonde.
And so like a week later, less than a week later, Cooper finds out that she went on a date with a guy.
yeah, but no. Here's the funny. Yeah, no, don't say that. But here's the funniest part was I was
Don't
doing
say
stuff.
anything he said.
Um, but like I said, I regret all that. But so I was in German, and so I'm like working with my partner, and she's right behind me.
Your partner
She's-
is it Schmonstance or Kark?
Car,
Kark. He's working with Kark.
and and she's talking with her friend about going on this date, and I'm like, because I took her being busy
You were
and not ready for
eavesdropping.
yes, it was eavesdropping. I took her being busy, not ready for a relationship at face value, And so then when I found out that she was going to date, I wasn't hurt by the fact she didn't like me anymore because feelings come and go, you know. But it was more the fact that I was lied to that kind of hurt me because I had trusted a lot of stuff. There's a lot of like personal stuff with her, and so I just felt kind of betrayed.
Can I say my argument at the time
Mhm.
That kid was like in all the programs she was in.
Yeah,
right?
that's fair.
Yeah, so my thing is like it's a lot easier to be in a relationship.
He did baseball,
especially
though.
in high school when if you're busy, it's a lot easier to be in a relationship with somebody who's busy with the same things in high
That's
school.
also
So
fair. Yo, we all heard that
Yeah, finish your story.
one. And so-
I have something to say to you.
No, there's a
It's-
lot more after.
And so then on Monday I said like I was really mad and confused and stuff. And so I kind of like said how I felt. I felt like that she wasn't reciprocating what I was putting
Matt can
out
tell
there.
this a lot faster. I want to
Yeah,
hear
I
the
know.
news story. I'm sorry.
Can I just go through it then?
Hold on.
Just run through
And
it.
so basically I said, hey, I don't think we should be
You're
friends.
watching something.
I don't think we should be friends anymore.
I forgot.
I don't think we should be friends anymore. I'm really sorry. I didn't want it to be like this, and maybe sometime in the future we can be friends again.
Future.
And she said, yeah, I'm really sorry about everything. And so later, people are like influencing my decision and saying like, oh no, she wasn't. She deserved better, stuff like that, and that kind of. And
Continue.
also, like, I was just angry about the whole situation, and
That's for sure.
so that was it. Kind of made me talk bad about her. I regret that because
Alright, you're saying this as if you're the person now that you were then.
oh yeah, no, that yeah,
So you
I
felt
know.
like me taking
Yeah,
it, that's what
yeah.
you're actually saying, right? So
yeah,
I got sick for a week straight. Missed an entire week of. It was a 4-day week, but I still missed an entire week of school.
He did.
And so I get back. It's like maybe Thursday night. Friday. It was like Thursday night or Friday.
Keep in mind, this is the most like eventful week in the
literally.
social sphere. Everybody in the friend group like made up.
oh yeah. I became friends with so many
I-
more people.
Oh,
Eugenics.
guys, the camera cut for some reason.
Oh, so
The
strange.
camera cut. So all right, get back to telling me.
Oh,
I just shot on the dick. He's rock hard, bro. Like he's talking about Tonya.
That's my. You hit you hit right here.
Okay, did I?
Yeah,
So,
my
okay.
dick's over here.
So I'm just like the most eventful week in the social circle, and it's like Thursday night. I was going to go back Friday. I didn't feel good Friday. And Cooper writes me like in paragraphs, like, and sends me like 20 screenshots of text with Tanya, and it's all like,
Tonya Harding.
dude, she manipulated me. I hate her now. She is such a bitch. I hate this girl now. And
Mhm.
it's like,
Your exact words. What did you say? He called it was like a joke, but you said "horse slut bitch." All one word. Horse slut bitch.
But it's like,
What?
okay, for like the following like 2 weeks, every time she's brought up, he goes, I fucking hate Tanya.
Keep in mind, he's the one bringing her up a majority of the
Yeah,
time.
She's a slut. I hate. She's a.
I never said those words.
You
She's
said
not a
whore.
whore.
You said whore.
I did?
You said whore. She was not a whore.
Yeah, she was
I
not.
hate this. And it's like, and then you became bigger friends with
Tron.
Raven.
Raven. We're gonna go with that.
Raven Guff.
Yeah, Raven Guff.
Oh,
Yes, okay. And you're saying like, yeah, I was in the hallways with Raven, and then we saw Tanya, and we were talking about her, but we were
Heckling her.
Yeah, we were like making fun of her.
no, we weren't making. Because
Some weird
Tanya.
manipulative shit. It does
It
not
was-
matter.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, but no,
There's some
this
weird
part was kind of funny. So at a dance, we felt like Tanya was following Raven, and
She was
so we
following you, wasn't she?
no, because I was sitting at the table the whole time. But
I need a cigar.
We went to prom and sat down at the table for the entirety of it.
no, it was the semi-formal. But because I was holding
Holding
Daleks
his
and
chocolate milk.
Alice, you were holding
Da-
Alice's drink.
There's
Dallas.
a good chance Alex is gonna fucking go on the pod. Don't censor her name.
okay, well, Alex and
Ron.
no, Alice
Alice.
Alice in the Wonderland.
Alice in Wonderland's drinks.
Yeah, no,
So they can
actually,
get
they're
fucking-
purses.
So they can get
And
roofies.
someone spat in it, I believe.
Yes, actually, yes, an autistic person spat in Alice's drink. Yes.
Delicious.
I
I didn't
know.
know this.
You didn't know
I
that?
didn't know that. No, I didn't know that. That's fun.
No, it sounds like when I did Applebee's when I poured like salt and pepper in his lemonade or Sprite.
Did he ever realize that?
Yeah, I realized that's what he told me. I just drank it.
But yeah. So basically, me and Raven felt the need to try and make Tanya jealous. But then our friend blue hair. Am I allowed to say the name?
Blue hair. Call him blue hair.
Blue hair.
Blue hair
She made,
Bill.
No,
So there's a chance that Alex was on this, but not
Ramona.
blue hair.
Not blue hair Bill.
Blue hair.
Ramona.
Wow.
Ooh. That's good though.
Yeah.
Use Ramona.
Well, I'm just, all right. Well, Ramona, she made me
Ramona.
realize. She was like, she said, "You're basically getting down on her level." And at the time, that
Get
that made
down on her level. Am I right?
that made me realize like there's no reason to make her feel worse. I should be
Make her feel good. Am I right?
so I stopped with trying to make her jealous and stuff, and then and so then all right, fast forward a bit. Someone tells her that I was calling her a bitch.
When you told the entire population of
No, because I only told
Kazakhstan.
I only told like my closest friends that I felt like I could trust.
Who are your closest friends, then?
But I think
Entire G hallway dog. Like,
well, anyway, and then and I was like, I really didn't mean that. I've changed. I really care about you. All this, and she felt the same way. She said,
Care about her? Am I right?
She said. She said, she said she'd really want to be friends with me again. And so then we made up. And then, all right, here's what happened last night.
This was a choice.
Let me tell you what. Let me add more to that. So he becomes friends with Tanya again. Every single person says that's a bad idea, and is currently thinking that's a bad idea. Other than Ron, because
well, not Ron.
Ron was
Chris.
the initial thinker of it being a bad idea.
And then you got like Corey, you explained it. I was like, oh, I guess yeah, sure. But
he was like, yeah, that's actually a good point.
Literally everyone thinks it's a bad idea for you and Tanya.
Not everyone actually. Ramona thinks she hope it works out.
Pause. Hope it works out.
And she said 90% of the story either.
And I don't think, and she didn't like being hostile.
No.
Yeah.
What is a nice person?
But all right. So anyway, all right. Well,
I
so
say something like Cooper. I told you last night we were waiting for him to show up.
What? What? Wait, say it. Tell
Okay.
him.
So we're waiting for Cooper to show up, and on Friday I'm on the bus. I talked to
Smash Mouth.
Smash Mouth.
who? Oh yeah.
I talked to Smash Mouth on the bus, and it was about like the musical and shit, and like drama traditions. And then it got to you being the topic. She is also sick of your bullshit with
Oh.
Fuck. Wait, what? Yes.
Her name's not even Ashley. It's her middle name.
True.
Have you known her by her middle name your whole life?
Who are we talking about
Dude,
now?
Smash Mouth. Even I know.
Oh, okay.
How did I figure it out before?
I was trying to cover you off, dude.
Huh?
I was trying to cover your ass, dude.
I know.
No, you don't. Clearly. I was talking to her, and even if she is sick of your bullshit.
Yeah, I could tell.
And is like so over it.
Yeah.
Our censored, edited podcast. Sorry, everyone.
Literally everyone is sick of this, and think like even she is saying you should make up and be distant with her.
Yeah, no, that's what I have been doing. Besides last night.
Make up, say okay, I don't hate you now, and stop talking to her. Like everyone is telling you.
Yeah, no, I've become a lot more reserved when talking. Like I haven't really talked to her after English. You haven't seen me talk to her much. History too. I don't text her much, like at all. Except like last night because I'll get to that.
Yeah, tell the new story.
Okay.
Because we are at 50 minutes.
Okay.
We should end
So,
this soon.
new story.
End with a
So-
moral of the story, dog.
Just end it with this story.
All
We're
right.
going to end it with his story. Next episode, by the way, here's your little sneak peek. We are going to give our personal opinions on all of the Spider-Men. We're going to give hot takes. It's going to get controversial.
Okay. So the new story, right? So all of a sudden Tanya's like talking to me again.
Tarantino.
This happened like 2 days ago.
You're Sharansky.
What? Whatever.
And so yesterday we went to go see Shrek the Musical, right? And she's like talking to me a bunch. And well, actually, prior when the first night started, or the first musical showing started, I was like, "Hey, good luck. Hope you do well." Because I want to be supportive. I want to be nice.
Stupid.
Want to show I care, And
Do I have like a Dan Aykroyd cone head?
Oh,
and so then what you call it. And so then on Saturday yesterday, she's like oh no 2 days ago actually, after the second showing, I get a call. I'm playing Fortnite, right? I'm playing Fortnite with my guys, and I get a call from her. I get a FaceTime call from her. I'm like, why the hell is she calling me? I haven't called her since January. January, when we were talking like every night. And I get a FaceTime call and I answer, and I'm like, yes, hello? You call? And it's her in a car with Can
I see your neck beard? I'm gonna put this in my hair later.
Go on.
Wait, what do we call Smash Mouth? With Smash Mouth, Snow White,
Yeah, that was worse.
Angel Dust, more names for cocaine.
Why you said Snow White?
I know why you said Snow White.
Who else? Smash Mouth,
Angel
Snow White, and Smash Mouth's parents.
Hotter Smash Mouth.
And
What?
What?
And
Hotter Smash Mouth.
Hotter Smash Mouth, her brother.
And my sister's name, but with an IE at the end. My younger sister.
Yeah.
Madeline?
No, my younger sister.
Francesca. Yeah, Francesca.
All right. Well, Francesca, you don't.
No, don't waste Francesca on that.
All right. Well, anyway.
No.
Smash Mouth's
Andre.
friend. Andre. Smash Mouth's friend. And they're all in the car. They're talking about fucking Cookie Munchers. I got nauseous. I got heavy PTSD from that.
It's coming up, don't do it again.
Because the backstory on that.
Hanging out on March 24th.
Backstory on that. First time. I think this first sleepover. Or no, was this sleepover?
I think. It was at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
No, we went home. Our mothers picked us up at 3 o'clock in the morning.
All right, so we DoorDash Cookie Munchers, right?
Because Wingstop was closed.
Because Wingstop was closed.
That's right.
So we get a big ass cookie for each of us and a pint of ice cream.
Middle fingers out.
No, let's do this. Big ass cookie
And now let me
and a
cut you
pint
off
of ice
on my
cream.
part of the story. It's 2 a.m.
You weren't here.
On my
wait.
birthday, it's 2 a.m., okay?
Yeah.
And this schmuck, this is like the dawning of our friendship, by the way. He calls me and he goes, no. I'm like, dude, it's 2 a.m. And he's like, we need counseling. Our Cookie Munchers got spiked. And I'm like, who's we? And he goes, Cooper and Griffin. I'm like, who is that? And he's telling me I'm like, bro.
That's like a month before you met us, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. This is before me and Matt were even like as close as we are now. And so I'm just like, you know what? Deal with it, and I go back to bed. That's my part of the story. Anyways, go on.
Yeah, I'm on the floor. I can't move and stuff. Well, anyways, back to the story. They're calling me, talking about Cookie Munchers. I hang up because I'm getting nauseous and I'm getting like Vietnam flashbacks. But then she calls me back, and I'm like, why does she call me back? I want to play Fortnite, man, and not think about Cookie Munchers.
Call the woman.
And well, anyway, and then she's like, "Oh, sorry,
Fortnite? Like,
sorry, we're talking about Cookie Munchers."
See, that's fine, but like, yeah, that we can get into that later.
Sorry, we're talking. Sorry, we're talking. I kept talking about Cookie Munchers, but we're outside your house right now, and I'm like, "Excuse me?"
Oh, that's what was on Snow White's story.
Yes, that's the epiphany.
Because I saw you on your story, and now like, what?
Yeah. So they're on FaceTime with me saying we're outside your house, and Andre's screaming my name, Cooper. She ends up waking up my mom.
Ooh.
but she didn't. My mom didn't know that. She was like, "Oh, maybe that's why I woke up."
Maybe you had a flash mob outside.
10:30.
Oh,
yeah, it wasn't late.
Okay.
And so I'm like hanging outside my window. Half my body is out there.
I think there's somebody hanging there.
And
you know, come full circle.
I'm so they're like screaming my name, like hi Cooper, and then they go off to get Cookie Munchers, right? So that happened on Wednesday, or that happened on Friday night.
To Cookie Munchers?
No, they drove.
10:30 at night. Who drove?
Smash Mouth's mom.
Not Smash Mouth's brother.
No, he wasn't there. But all right, and so then last night, so we're watching the play, right? We're watching the play, and after, during the intermission, Tanya FaceTimes me, and
She did?
yeah,
Oh, she did.
yeah, Tanya FaceTimes me, and my friend Tree is there, and
What her name is.
and
Creep.
and they're doing they're just messing around, but then they have to leave because they got to change and stuff. But and so then fast forward to the end of the show, I go see all of them. We get some, we flick up.
Gesture for our visual audience. Who's his friend?
We
Fuck
like
up the camera.
we get some pictures, right? And
Oh, it looks fine.
actually prior to that, Ramona, she's like, "Hey, Tanya was talking about you a lot. I think she likes you again."
Yeah, Tanya likes him again.
And no, that's just a hypothesis.
Some would say it's just a theory.
Life theory.
Thanks for watching.
We're not done yet. There's nothing
Yeah, we're not done yet. And so
Well, I mean,
and so
10 minutes over. If he takes 10 minutes.
if I keep getting interrupted, it's gonna
Keep going!
all right.
Let
and
me
so,
be funny!
And so then I got a rose from Griffin, right? And my
I
friend,
bought him a $2 rose because it was funny.
yeah, and so then my friend Tree, she takes it from me and gives it to Tanya, and then Tanya asked like, "Oh, do you want it back?" I'm like, "No, I don't want it. You can have it." And then she gives it to her mom, because her mom is there.
Fucking broken.
Yeah, I told her that Rose was broken, but then so we end up going separate ways, walking to Wawa, shit like that.
Separate
But then
ways. I lost my wallet. I
He
might
lost
tell
his
that
wallet.
story. No. I'll go 10 minutes over.
Yeah, and then and so then I get home. I'm talking to Tree. I'm texting her and stuff. She's like, "Oh yeah, I knew you wanted to give her that rose, so I took it from you and did it for you because I knew you wouldn't do it." And to be fair, I was thinking about giving it to her, but she ends up saying "Hey, just give it time. Maybe something will work out."
Hit the
Then after I'm in the shower, I'm thinking Frank Ocean dropped the music.
Sorry, I'm in the shower. I'm thinking of Tanya. I'm like, what do you mean?
No,
I'm in the shower. I'm thinking of a bisexual light-skinned dude.
yes, and I'm thinking oh yeah, he dropped a new music clip and it's low-key fire. And I know Tanya likes
Frank Ocean.
Crank Froshin.
Frank River.
And so I'm like, I'm gonna text her that Frank Ocean dropped new music clip.
While in
And-
the shower,
No,
I typed it with my cock.
No, I had gotten out of the showers and towel and stuff.
Go to the
Well,
shower, still typed it
And
with my
then
cock.
she said, "Oh, for real?" and FaceTimed me, and I'm like, "What?"
Ooh.
In the shower.
No, I was out of the shower, and so I'm like, "Oh,
You still shirtless?
let me."
I'm in the shower.
I was in a
babe.
towel.
I'm wrapped up in a
I
toga
turned
right
my
now,
camera
baby.
off, but
The only people I would call in a towel are the two runners, Anyways, go
yeah. Well, all right. So anyway, I go to my room, like, "Oh, let me just get dressed."
ahead.
Somewhat. No, I didn't say that to her, but I answered it. I'm like, "Yo, I just got out of the shower," and she was over at her friend's. Or she had her friends over. She had her friends over. Hold on, we're gonna get to that part. So then she's watching My Little Pony and Weird Al's there. It's a whole story.
Weird Al.
But yes,
Yes.
yes.
Weird Al, come on the pod! Let's get Weird Al on!
Yes, I want to talk to Weird Al.
All right, but
Weird Al yanking it more like.
so she says oh my bad she ends up hanging out because she's with her friends. I'm like, yeah, fine. And then she was like, oh my bad, I wanted to watch more Weird Al, My Little Pony. I'm like, oh yeah, you're good. I was admiring my physique because I've been going to the gym a lot, and also I've grown a lot more muscle, and it really helps with my body dysmorphia. And I tell her that, and it was like, oh, that's good for you. You shouldn't have to worry about your body, or whatever, or something. And then I'm like, oh yeah, my biceps have grown twice the size, shoulders, forearms.
So twice the
And
size for what you had before isn't much.
Well, it's a lot more.
Like a viper's
And I said I also have really clean abs. Hold on, guys, this is the good part. She says I'd have to see it to believe it. Or something, and then I started tweaking the fuck out.
Tanya.
Yeah.
Tree.
No, this is Tanya, And I start tweaking the fuck out. I text Liam. I'm like, Liam, are you awake? Please help me. I'm tweaking out. She wants Liam, let me show send me a picture of her abs so I can show this girl. And she's like, I'm like, bro, she wants to see my muscles while me being shirtless. And I tell Tree this too, but she's asleep. And so I'm just like spamming like, bro, I'm freaking out.
You didn't tell me this, Dick.
Yeah, I know I didn't because it was 2 a.m.
Hold on, off topic. Like, on my mom's birthday, I was talking to Samantha, and for some reason she's like, "You won't." And the context to that was, I said as a joke I was going to take off my shirt, and she's like, I forgot what I said to her, but then she took off her shirt, so I took off my shirt. What? Wait, where'd it go?
Why'd she take off her shirt?
Because we made a joke or something. I'm like, "You won't," so she took off her shirt. And so I took off my shirt. So she was just bra, and I was just Noah.
Tits.
Just Noah. All right.
Anyways, go on.
Well, anyway, so I'm freaking out. I'm like,
no.
I'm like legitimately shaking.
That's grody.
So like my arms, I'm like my hands are shaking. I'm like, what do I do? I call up my friend. And I don't call my text. I'm like, well, what do I do? I'm tweaking right now. It was lima bean.
Kobe.
Yeah. I'm fucking tweaking. I actually said that to myself in the mirror. I was like, I'm fucking tweaking. But anyway, and then I say, I text her. I'm like, now how would I do that? And she said, okay.
Send me a picture, sexy.
But yeah, then we ended up talking a bunch, and then
She said,
yeah.
Well,
No. But and I'm like, she's actually holding a conversation like me. With me. It hasn't been like this in ages. Like,
cool.
And then I text Raven this.
Nothing of it.
Yeah, I know. And I'm like, she's probably just trying to be friendly and be like better friends with me again. You know. And
wallet story.
Yeah. So yeah, she wanted to see me shirtless last night.
That's the wallet story. Okay, after the show.
The end?
Yeah, that was basically the end. Oh, well, but then I was like, yo, I'm bored. Give me something to sketch. And I
If you
sketched the
ended
teddy
it at
bear.
the shirtless part, I feel like...
Yeah. Because there wasn't much. I'd have to check my phone and see if... Oh, she also started talking about, like... I started talking about, like, my weight and how I'm trying to gain weight. And she was like, yo, I'm...
So you can have a fat pot belly?
No, so I can have
a
nice...
pot belly?
So
you have a pot belly? Last weekend, we watched Pulp Fiction.
French girl, what are they?
Oh, I forgot about that. I completely forgot. Oh, that was so funny.
Die Hard.
Die Hard. French girls in Pepper Die Hard. And he's I want a fat pot belly. I want a fat pot belly so I can suffocate you with my fat pot belly.
And she ate like 20 blueberry pancakes or something.
This is the best film of all time, by the way.
Pancakes for breakfast and pie and ice cream.
This is the best film of all time, by the way.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyway, and so I'm talking about how I want to gain weight. I'd like to at least be at a consistent 155. And she's saying like, "Oh, I'm so fat," and I'm like chubby. She's like, "Oh yeah, I'm 130, and like all my friends are 100." I'm like, "No,
Sonia is fucking gaunt.
What?
Sonia has gout.
Sonia is gaunt.
I don't know what that means. Well, anyway,
fucking malnourished.
Oh yeah, yeah. And here's the thing: she's saying that, and I'm like, "No, your weight is perfectly fine. You should have no reason to worry about your weight. You look great." And she was like, "Well, I don't know about great." And I said, "I don't think, or I disagree with that. But why would you say?" Well, anyway, she's saying like, "Oh, she's ugly," and so I'm trying, or basically like ugly and fat. I'm trying to say like, "No, you aren't," and like all that. And my friend said, and I'm telling Raven this morning about it because she was asleep last night. And she was like, "Yeah, you guys were both flirting with each other," and I'm like, I was.
What were you?
You know, I feel that, Cooper. Like, low key, man.
Sometimes, like...
I didn't realize that me and another girl taking our shirts off on camera is flirting either.
I had to think who Raven was. Can you say that with the last part again? Sorry.
I ended up telling Raven what happened, and she was like, "Yeah, you both were flirting." I'm like, I was flirting. Because sometimes I unintentionally flirt with people. Yeah. It's a strange thing.
I just try to be nice to people. I don't...
Yes, that's what I try to. I've realized I like being nice and kind to people, and it makes me feel happy, and I'm the happiest in my life I've ever
You
been.
must be super unhappy when you talk to me then. It's your fucking cock, dude.
Tea machine set at the gym. We went there.
What?
When we went to the gym, we walked with
Oh, yeah?
Juke and Tea Machine.
Yeah? You can tea machine?
And we're in the locker room, and Tea Machine's getting changed.
Uh-huh.
And he's like, I was telling him everything that happened with Tanya, and he's like, yeah, so you were flirting with her. He's like, no, is that just a thing? He goes, yeah, you flirt with everyone.
I do?
That's what Tea Machine said to you. He says, yeah, you flirt to every woman you speak with.
You do.
I do?
Yes.
Huh. You know
Okay,
what? That's
well,
fair, actually.
With this, the
Okay.
last, this, the
No, I want to say the moral.
Except-
in short, is there 2 sentences. This really, me and Cooper's stories contrasting really shows how different we are because Cooper, over some girl going with another guy, got distraught and called her a whore. Stop being friends with her. Meanwhile, I almost got sexually assaulted. And I'm like, yeah, we're friends.
Yeah, well,
So-
I've also changed a lot, like drastically. From like
Natalia.
2 months ago to now, I would have been so happy with where I am now.
all right, so Noah,
Come
I
on.
really do love your 9th grade English analysis of compare and contrast.
But
Don't give him too much credit. I'd say maybe 7th.
I was good thinking.
yeah, my past self from like 2 months ago would be so proud of where I am today because I'm the happiest I've ever been.
My past self from 2 months ago.
Yeah, I'm the happiest I've ever been. I've had more friends than I've ever
The same
had.
guy, except this one has a neck beard.
I need to shave. I meant to shave last night, but it got late.
Speaking
I
of
started
neck
freaking
beard.
out. All right, well, tell us your wallet story.
Okay, the wallet story is kind of funny, kind of stupid. Just a good way to end it off. So the whole crux of both of our stories, Matt had like a Zeta story, is Shrek the Musical. So I go to Shrek the Musical. The tickets cost $15.
There are 8 at my school.
What?
I think they're 5. I don't even know. I know they're cheap.
We're like $90 million in debt right now. The
They
district.
got fucking $15 from Shrek the Musical, and you're gonna change that. You're gonna change our fucking $9 billion in debt because we replaced
90.
fucking
90 billion, so
No, 90 million.
as he said.
Million with an M.
So yeah, all $45 we gave them is really going to change the whole landscape. $45 for free tickets. We're lucky. Alex and
Is the other one going to be on here or we censor that one?
I'm not going to censor her name, but she probably won't be on here. Alana,
Mashallah. Yeah, that one.
Alex and Alana ushered, so they didn't have to pay for their tickets.
Okay.
They
That's what I do. I usher so I don't have to pay for tickets.
They also just got us better seats entirely.
Yeah. They moved us to a completely different row. That
Yeah,
was
right-
a lot better.
Right behind.
Right behind. That was your story. That was your story.
Who is she?
I just fucking rub my hands together.
That's
and
what
lick my
he said
lips.
you did.
Who is she?
I ordered ice cream from an ice cream shop. It's like, I'm scared talking to people. I do stuff with my hands under the counter. My friends, after I was done ordering, they go, "Can I have one vanilla ice cream?" And I was doing that. I did that. And
Wait,
I didn't realize
wait, do you have a job?
Go on.
Wait, do you have a job?
No.
Oh,
You worked at what's the school for 2 days with the way shut
He
down.
just doxed us.
There's like $100.
yeah, I'm getting a job in less than a month.
Okay, so
Job at Drewski's.
Drewski's. Okay, and I sit down. I already take I take $15 out of my wallet to pay for that, and plus $8 and the dollar I took from Matt to buy the rose.
You owe me 5, by the way. I paid
Shush.
for your drink.
You picked my ooh.
No, you got the change back.
I got like 75 cents back, not $5.
Yeah.
So,
Big
yeah.
difference.
So we walk, we leave, and we're like, what do we want to do after the show? Let's go to Wawa because it's right there. We walk.
It's
to
at 10
Wawa.
o'clock at this point.
It's 10 at 10:30. Wait, no,
No,
10:30 when I
10:30
got
is
back.
when we, yeah.
It's 10 o'clock, later than 10 o'clock at this point. And we go to Wawa, and there's like a homeless guy out there fucking smoking.
He's
It's
not
the fucking
homeless.
Trench coat guy from the
Trench
start
coat
of the
guy,
podcast.
yeah.
He's not homeless. He might as well
He
be.
might as well be.
Homeless Jew.
I actually, when I was getting my permit, I actually almost hit a guy.
What?
No, save that for episode 2. Save that for episode 2.
What? Don't read my fucking Windows Defender summary. So go to Wawa, and I order a chocolate milkshake, and I was gonna get some
Chocolate.
peach rings. So
My sister got peach rings
I
this
get in
morning.
line, tap my pockets to look for my wallet.
Did the church
It's
guy
not
fucking
there.
pickpocket you?
No.
My wallet isn't there. So immediately I got in a panic mode, like, hey, somebody pay for my shit. Somebody pay for my shit. Because I have to run. Because they already finished my milkshake. Because all I did was fucking lollygag the whole time.
That milkshake was sitting there for
Oh,
a hot minute.
yeah, hold on.
And
Wait.
you're gone.
Let me-
And we're like, I don't want to pay for it.
Yeah, let me tell you, it was $5. You wouldn't cop out $5 to pay for it.
Your bitch has been neither with your debit card.
I didn't have my wallet on me.
That
I left my
debit
wallet
card-
at home. And I also didn't have any money, but I didn't have my wallet with me. I told you I didn't have my wallet with me. I had a single dollar in change I was going to throw out homeless people. But
We didn't throw it.
Moneybag Sabrina with her fucking
Coke.
Coke roll of money with a hair tie around it. Yes.
And I already make jokes about her being a crack dealer. And so that, like, she's 12.
A roll of money that's like this big with like a hair tie around it. It's like, why don't you pay $5 for it? This is my mom's money. And then Cooper,
Your mom won't notice if you spend $5.
Cooper always starts his sentences with "Your mom won't notice." Isn't that weird, guys? Is that weird? Okay. So
I told Cooper I had to talk to a 12-year-old last night to show you. He goes, I always like a 12-year-old.
Their mother won't know.
No, I talked to like 2-year-olds a bunch.
Okay. So I immediately I choose Alex specifically to come with me. I'm like, Alex, come with me. Come help me find it. And she is the only person that would have came with me that would have allowed me to find it. I'll get into why. So we're searching on the ground because I was fucking gallivanting on the way there. I was like, because we were playing Nicki Minaj's Starships for some of it. And I got to sing Flashing Lights. So I thought I dropped it while I was fucking gallivanting. I didn't. So we get like all the way to the bank, and there were bushes I walked through in the bank because I was acting a fool. So I was acting. Nobody can even see that. I was acting a fool, so I thought I dropped it in the bushes at the bank, and I didn't. It wasn't in the bushes by the bank. Alex texts Ron, like, "Hey, if you see if you see Griffin's wallet in there, could you like get it?" And to my knowledge, Ron said, "Hey, what does this wallet look like?" I was like, "It's a checkered Vans wallet." And then he says, "Oh, I already picked that up." And I'm like,
I saw the money from.
he didn't know it was mine. He tried to just take a wallet, to my knowledge. Ron, you can correct me if I'm wrong. Fucking harp on me after this if that's not what you did. But to my knowledge, he just fucking stole my wallet. And if Alex was not there, I would have never found my wallet if I did not take Alex with me. But I got my wallet back in the end. I got a free $70 richer plus some half-used gift cards. Plus my fucking Barnes & Noble rewards card was in there. Fucking love my Barnes & Noble rewards card. Not my ID. No,
That's worse.
So
Tanya had a thespian pants.
That's great.
She called her lesbian pants.
That's great.
Does not say that on your thing.
So I did. I was lucky enough to get my wallet back, thankfully. All right. Thank you, everybody, for...
That was a crazy first
That was
episode.
a really crazy first episode. I don't know how we're going to talk
Talked about sex,
more sex, money,
no sex.
bitches,
Almost sex, no
drugs,
sex.
drugs, money, bitches.
We just need rock and roll next episode. We'll be good, man.
Hell
This
yeah.
first episode is mainly us telling our stories to each other to catch everyone else up on whatever.
Yeah, that was so fair.
Except for you, man. You didn't tell the
Also,
story.
Matt, the reason why I was gonna be late here was because Tree and T Money and some other people were T Machine, yeah. They were gonna go on a walk and she invited me, and it was supposed to be at 1, but then they ended up taking too long, and so I just came here.
How about you?
All right.
Which is probably what the text messages are. It's probably.
Wait, now let me check.
We are using his camera to record the first episode before we get like a real camera. His phone.
After this episode, I'm using my phone.
That is fair. We're going to take like a 10-minute break.
Yeah.
Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. This has been a wild first episode. CoobusCast, Coobus Vlogs. More is on the way.
Noah Kaboa.
Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube. That's where we're going to be. This podcast is probably coming out weekly. Apple Podcasts is so popular. This podcast is probably coming out weekly. So we'll just be providing you with as much content as possible. Thank you for tuning in. We'll see you soon, really. See you in the next episode. Cooper, you're not.
Whoa! Oh, whoa!
Can I say